Hello everyone, Crow here, and I've got some pickups here. It's been a couple weeks since I've done this, so I think there's a lot of stuff here. And oddly enough, I bought almost none of it. A lot of this stuff is stuff that my wife had gone out and buy. Some stuff I was going to buy, and she grabbed out of my hand and bought it anyway. Well, let's start off with stuff that isn't video games. We were at Target. And they actually had a couple more Tron toys I didn't have. I guess these are from Series 2. What is this? The one-man light jet and the three-man light jet. Part of the movie that was kind of interesting, I guess. Kind of like the light cycles, but in the air. And that, looking on the back of the box, I see one more that I don't have that that is available somewhere, and that's the the grid limo. I don't know. Just one more to complete all of them. I'll pick it up. But man, if they come out with another series, I don't know if I want to buy any more stuff. I already ran out of room on the wall for this stuff. On eBay, she picked up this for like $1, I think, and it's a token. For, let's see here, if I can get it to focus in there. Focus, please. For Flynn's Arcade. Like in Tron. So, is the other side of it. Let's see, focus, please. Anyway, the other side of it says Electronica, Disney, California. Oh, Hollywood Pictures, some backlot. So I don't exactly know where this coin came from. She just got it off of eBay for me. So in order to prevent this from actually being spent, I've been keeping it in the package it came in. Let's see here. She went to Goodwill, and this will be the last non-video game related thing, but it's kind of interesting nonetheless. And it's the Talk Boy, which was the toy that was featured in Home Alone 2. Just basically a cassette recorder meant for kids with a little microphone that sticks out, and with slow motion features, I think. I don't even know. I didn't really even look at this. Oh, here it is. On slow, yeah. Just kind of a regular tape recorder type deal with a slow motion function. And it was only $2, but because of its being featured in Home Alone 2, it's kind of a collectible status, I think. I never had one as a kid, and I never really wanted one as a kid, but well, there it is. It was $2, so it looks like in the same Goodwill trip, she picked up this bag of stuff. Let's see, and it's basically all just Nintendo 64 controllers. I just knocked the camera with that. It's good. So look at it. We got a red one, a blue one, and I think this whole bag was a third-party one. In a gray one. I think all these are pretty decent shape. I think these were only, they were $1 each, I think. Looking at the price tags on them. So yeah, some more extra Nintendo 64 controllers. I'd have to look and see how many of those I have now, because it's getting kind of ridiculous, I think. Another trip to Goodwill, she picked up this. Looks like she paid like $10 for it. But it is a Nintendo 64 and 2 blue controllers. And I feel like, it has all the connections. Actually, it just has the RF connection and the power adapter. But we looked in here, and it does have the expansion pack in here. So that's pretty cool. For $10, an extra spare Nintendo 64, not a bad deal, I think. Let's see. Here's another extra system she picked up at Goodwill. Another PS1. I haven't had really an opportunity to test this or anything, but you know what? It was $2. So for like spare parts or anything, couldn't for spare parts. What can I say? And then this bundle of 2 PS1 controllers. These are the original PS1 controllers without the analog sticks. $3. You know what? You can never have too many controllers, I swear. because those things go bad, you might want to mod some, you know. I mean, I have drawers and drawers of spare controllers. Well, let's see here. Here's another. This is a different trip to Goodwill she made. She picked up 4 NES games on this. I never noticed that sticker on that one. But 2 of these I already had, so I think Double Dribble I have already. I know the stickers on here say $2.99, but I think they were having a sale on certain colored tags or whatever. So, you know, Double Dribble for $1. It's an extra copy. Top Gun for $1. That's an extra copy. Jeopardy. I didn't have this one. $1. And, you know, I couldn't believe I didn't have this game. Blades of Steel for the NES for $1. I was shocked. I looked in, I was like, I don't have Blades of Steel. How did that happen? And, okay, here's some more Goodwill stuff here. Let's see. And I think, yeah, same deal. I think these were only $1 each. FIFA Soccer 2004 for the Xbox. You know what? A lot of these sports titles are really cheap because nobody wants them. But I am kind of interested in these older sports titles. It's kind of interesting to go back and see them and compare them to how the sports games are today. Here's another one, NHL 2003 and Triple Play 2002. And you know what? If anything, if I need an Xbox case for anything, here it is. You know, just throw the game away and use the case. Atari Anthology for the Xbox. And you know what? This is a duplicate. I'm looking at it on me, and this is an extra copy of that. Halo Combat Evolved for $1. And you know what? This is another copy. Excuse me. Also, some time ago, 911 Bones did a video showing off his rarest game, which was Atlantis 2. And, you know, I'd forgotten all about that and him telling the story about it, and I looked it up, and then I was telling my wife about the story. How, like, Atlantis 2, and the cartridges looked just like a regular Atlantis cartridge, except with the night scene. And so she went on eBay and bought a couple copies of Atlantis with the night scene, like this. And she bought 2 copies, and, you know, one was 50 cents and one was $1. It's not Atlantis 2, but it's an extra copy of Atlantis. But she did get this one for $1. It's complete in box with the manual and everything. And, you know, so at least now I have the box for Atlantis for the Atari 2600, the night scene at least. Unless I'm mistaken, I might, you know what? I'm trying to think. I might already actually have the box. So that might be extras. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I think I have 2 boxes for Atlantis, one with a day scene, one with a night scene. Oh, look at this. This is another trip to Goodwill, it looks like. These were either $1 or $2. I can't remember. I think every time she buys these, they're $1, even though the price says $2. NBA Shoutout 98. This is a PlayStation Underground disc. I haven't put this in yet to see what was on it, but I know one of these Underground things has a Mystery Science Theater segment on it, and I have it like on my I downloaded a copy of the video for that, and I'm just wondering if that's the disc that has it on there. Championship Surfer for the Dreamcast. I did not have that one. Oh, and this is where it's I think she bought these just to be funny. Jumpstart Wildlife Safari Field Trip. And also this one, Tigger's Honey Hunt. You know, sometimes these games are more entertaining than they seem. Oh, here's another one. Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It? Is this where the game is broken and you have to fix it before you can play it? I don't know. Yeah, I do know. I'm just kidding. Monopoly for the PlayStation. Now, I do have a copy of this, but I had printed out my own label for it. So this is a complete copy of Monopoly for the PlayStation. And a couple more sports games, it looks like. NBA Live 07 and NBA, what is that, 2K7. EA Sports. No, 2K Sports. I'm EA Sports. Idiot. NBA 2K7. So that's a good pile of games there. See what else we got here. Here's another. She went to, well, Play and Trade. These are from Play and Trade. Let's get these out here. So all these are from Play and Trade. And this was one of the original PSP games I wanted to get, and I never did. Darkstalkers Chronicles. Now this cover art I had actually downloaded and printed, because for some reason this game did not come with the cover art. It came with the manual and the UMD and the case, but not the cover art. I have no idea why it didn't. It makes little sense. Usually you don't even see the case at all if it's just the UMD. Here's another game I was kind of... Oh, wait, what is this for? This was $7.19. Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles. This was a PSP game that I was looking for a while and wasn't buying it because I didn't want to pay the price. This was $13.49. And the reason I wanted this is because it includes Castlevania Rondo of Blood and Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PSP. Yeah, it has everything in there. And this was my favorite PS1 RPG, and it still is to this day, despite the fact of the long loading times. But this is the remake for the PSP, Persona, Shin Megami Tensei Persona. Now, my wife actually bought this for herself to play, and I probably won't play it because I did play through the original Persona 6 times, believe it or not, and I don't know if I want to play through it one more time on the PSP, nor do I know if I have the time to sit down and play an RPG. How much you pay for this? $19.99, brand new. It comes with a 2-disc soundtrack, so that's pretty interesting. There's another Centipede on the Dreamcast. Looks like she paid $4.49 for that. Don't know how good this one is, but she saw I didn't have it and picked it up. Rampage Through Time. Now the Rampage games have always been just mindless, city crumbling, good time. So, why not? She bought this for $8.99. Unlimited Saga for PS2 for $4.49. Not a bad price for this, I think. Yeah, it's got everything in here. I remember when this originally came out, it didn't get really good reviews, so that's probably why I kind of ignored this game on a whole. I'm sure it's okay, but I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to play that. This is, as the case with all these RPGs. There's other RPGs that I'd rather play before I play this one. We have Cartoon Network Racing, which seems to be a Cartoon Network spin on the go-karting craze. Looks like everything's in there. We can play as Mojo Jojo. Right? I might have to give this a whirl. That kart racing games always seem interesting. Oh, and we have Persona 3 for the PS2, which I've heard is an excellent game, $11.69. She probably bought this for herself, but truth be told, it would probably be a long time before I get a chance to play this. Practical Intelligence Quotient 2, or Squared 2, PQ. That's the name of the game. $4.49. This game kind of did interest me when it first came out, when the PSP was newer. I might have to give this a shot. I don't know. It always came across as a pseudo-sequel to Intelligence Cube for the PlayStation, and I love that game. So it may warrant having to try this game out. And we have Star Wars Rebel Assault 2 on the PlayStation, game I completely forgot existed. This was for $4.49. Looks like we have the manual, both discs in there. So, yeah, the original Rebel Assault was an interesting game. It could be kind of interesting to see how much they've improved. I never really even looked at anything with that game. So, and finally, this is the last stack. We have. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about these. He picked up some NES controllers at Goodwill for 99 cents, and these are in excellent condition. Just thought I'd throw that in there. And this was yesterday. Yesterday she went to a disc replay, picked up all these games. Let's see here. We get Martian Gothic Unification for $1.99. Kind of like a horror, survival horror themed in space, maybe kind of dealy bobber. Blaster Master, what was that? Blaster Master Blasting Again, sequel to the original Blaster Master on the NES, which I've heard that this game is kind of mediocre. We'll have to see. Well, you can't beat it for $1.99. This game just seems completely cheesy by the cover art. Dracula, the Resurrection. Really haven't heard too much about this. This must have come out really late in the PlayStation's lifespan. 2-disc game, and it's mouse compatible. So I could, if I ever want to play this, it'll put my PlayStation mouse to good use probably. Rayman Rush. This was another $1.99 game. It looks. I guess it's kind of just a racing game. Foot racing. That's what it looks like from the screenshots on the back of this. Contra Legacy of War. I believe this is one of the worst Contra games. I remember renting this and not liking it very much. But you know what? It was $1.99. So, it doesn't, I guess the 3D glasses that originally came with it aren't in here anymore. But I think you could use any 3D glasses for this. Pro Pinball. Do I have this? I could look really quick. I do have it. So this is a duplicate. But you know what? It was a duplicate that only cost me $1.99. So not too bad. Uniyasha. Was it a feudal fairy tale? I think this is a one-on-one fighting game. Now I really don't know anything about Inuyasha. Never really got into the anime. But a one-on-one fighting game for $2.99 could be interesting. This is another duplicate game, Pac-Man World. She picked it up for $3.99. I don't know why. Maybe we'll... I think she knew we had it and she just picked up an extra copy. Here's another game I really haven't heard of. Sayuki Journey West, which seems to be based on Journey to the West, which is also what Dragon Ball Z was based on. So there's another RPG. So who knows? I probably never touched this game. She took the sticker off of it, but I know it was $1.99. You know what? Just $1.99 for these games. So, you know what? $1.99. I think it goes for a lot more than that. I think that's why she picked it up. Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. This must be about the nightmare that was the Alone in the Dark movie. $2.99. She's into these survival horror games, so she picked it up. Can't pass it up for $3. She picked this one up for her just because she liked what she saw. WTF! Work Time Fun for the PSP. Now I believe that this is kind of like a WarioWare type game for the PSP. Yeah, I kind of was interested in this too, so I might have to give this a shot as well. Let's see here. Bomberman Generation for the GameCube. Bomberman game for the GameCube. I believe this was only $1.99. She started peeling the sticker off of it. But yeah, complete. So that'll be interesting. Finally, last but not least, Capcom versus SNK2 EO for the GameCube. The EO stands for Easy Operation because the GameCube controller sucks and you can't do special moves with it. They did the same thing with the Xbox version of the game. So yeah, I have the Xbox version. This is the GameCube version. That was a lot of stuff, and it took me a lot longer than I thought. Thank God I can post videos over 15 minutes. Otherwise, I'd be breaking this up into like 2 parts. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you were interested to sit through this whole rigmarole for 20 minutes, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Yes, it's never too early to fuse your spinal cord together. In a few years, these children will be addicted to painkillers. But for now, little Billy is paralyzed.